This is a short video about supporting young carers and their families in the London Borough of Barnet. My name is Becky Prangley and I'm the Young Carers Schools Liaison Officer at Barnet Carer Centre. Barnet Carer Centre was established in 1996 and is a network partner of the Carers Trust. We're an independent charity that provides advice, information, emotional and practical support to all informal carers living in the London Borough of Barnet. In this video, we hope to ensure understanding about who carers are, the responsibilities they may have, and the potential impacts. We will also provide information on support services available to young carers and to adult carers, and also through our home care team. A carer is an unpaid person who takes responsibility for looking after a child or adult who is frail, physically disabled, has learning difficulties, sensory impairment, mental illness, misuses drugs or alcohol, or whose health is affected by sickness or old age. A young carer is someone under 18 who cares for or is being impacted by a relative due to an illness, disability, mental health condition, or drug or alcohol addiction. Young carers can be primary, secondary, or sibling carers. A primary carer is the sole carer of the person they live with. A secondary carer may, for example, have a sick parent who is mainly cared for by the other parent. The child must still take on some responsibilities and be impacted. A sibling carer has a brother or sister who has an illness or disability. The parents or guardians may take on the primary secondary care, but again a sibling may take on some responsibilities and be impacted. Responsibilities that carers may take on are practical tasks, emotional support, physical care, personal care, medication management, finances, and communication support. Sibling care for young carers can be supporting with any of the responsibilities mentioned. Young carers often take on responsibilities you would normally expect of an adult. There are many positives of being an adult carer or a young carer. At times it can bring a family closer together. Many young carers I've worked with tell me of the happiness they feel in caring for a loved one and of the new skills they have learnt. However, there can also be negative impacts. For adult carers and for young carers, they can often become isolated. There are limited opportunities for socialisation. Young carers can also be reluctant to bring friends home. There can also be impacts on physical health, emotional well-being and personal development. For adult carers, finding employment or working can be difficult. Finances can also be affected. For young and young adult carers, attendance and education can be impacted. They may frequently be late or miss school, college or university. Attainment may be lower, as they may find it difficult to do or finish homework or assignments. For young adult carers, their career pathway can also be affected. For example, they may be thinking, how can I go to university? Who will look after my parent? There is uncertainty about the future. It is when the negative impacts affect a carer that they may need support. Our Young Carer Support Services provide fun activities, educational help and emotional support for young people aged 5 to 17 who are young carers living in the London Borough of Barnet. Practical solutions and direct support. We provide information, advice and can advocate for a young carer. When registering with us, all young carers have an assessment and get given a support plan. We also offer early help assessments. This assessment supports the young carer and their family and is followed up with a team around the child meeting with the agencies on the support plan. Louise Mitchell, who is our Young Carer and Family Support Coordinator, has recently started a new project to support parent carers. The weekly groups come together online and have the opportunity to discuss the challenges they face. She also invites different professionals to talk about useful topics such as healthy relationships, benefits, care plans. Louise is also available to speak to parent carers that may need advice on resources or support services and can signpost or refer to other agencies. Emotional support. To support with emotional well-being, KUFA are delivering online workshops to our young carers and also provide an online mental wellbeing community. We work in partnership with the Resilience in Schools programme and can make referrals to other mental health support services in the borough, such as CAMHS and BICS. activities and engagement. To support with socialisation, we provide holiday activities, trips and outings. When registered, a young carer can get a Barnet Leisure Pass, allowing them to access some of the Barnet Better Leisure Centre swimming pools. We also support with integration into local activities within the borough. Schools and education. As a Young Carers Schools Liaison Officer, I work with schools to raise awareness of young carers and to support in identification. We are currently developing our tuition and online resources as part of our educational support programme. Digital services. We provide social media interaction and a Young Carers website. We are currently running all of our activities online and ensure child-friendly content. It is estimated that there are 36,000 informal carers within the Borough of Barnet. As an informal adult carer, you have the right to access support to help you maintain independence in your caring role. Our adult carers team can support with carers needs assessments and support plans. They can provide information, advice and advocacy. They also support with form filling, legal advice, employment support and benefit advice. Registered carers can access the Emergency Card Scheme and a Carer ID scheme. To support with emotional well-being, the Carer Services team offers support calls to adults on a regular basis. There is also a short-term counselling service and a weekly mental health peer support group. The Carer Services team offer a comprehensive programme of activities and workshops to support with social interaction, exercise, emotional well-being and many other areas. Adult carers can also access a Barnet Leisure Pass. Webinars and practical training are also available, as well as employment workshops. Through our digital services, we provide podcasts and videos, and adult carers can also get support through our Carers Community app. Barnet Home Carers provide social and personal care in the home and community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with professional, experienced care staff who are kind, caring and compassionate, as well as reliable and fully trained in a wide range of areas of support. Our at-home carers can offer a range of services linked to non-medical personal care needs. Services are tailored specifically as required and provided at reasonable rates. For more information, please go to www.barnethomecarers.org. To refer to the Barnet Carers Support Services team for adult and young carers and for further details on what we can offer, please go to our website www.barnetcarers.org. Referrals can come through social services, voluntary community sector, GPs, NHS, specialist services, schools, self-referrals, or family and friends. Please use the contact details provided if you have any queries or need more information. The Barnet Carers Services team are here to care for you.